What's going on, everybody? It is WildWilly, and today we are back on Timber Gold Trails, and we are going after a trophy mule deer buck. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, and go ahead and travel over and get right into our tree stand and not waste any more time because we are after a trophy mule deer buck. We're hoping for a 190 plus would be awesome. So let's go ahead and get out there. Alright, so we're in our first spot here, and we actually got a decent sized elk coming in here. So let's go ahead and we're going to wait for him to come in closer, and looks like he's coming right into us. So we're going to go ahead and get ready and take him out with the palsur here. Doesn't look like there's anything else around at the moment, but we did just call. So you never know what comes into those calls. So let's go ahead. He's not going to give us a shot right there. We're going to have to wait for him to circle around this tree, and nope, here we go. We're going to take him out right now. Oh, down he goes. He's hit hard on that shot. That was awesome. So let's go ahead and hang out and give out a few more calls and see if we can't get a buck. Alright, so we're up in our tree stand here, and we actually got another buck coming in, so we continue to call. So let's go ahead and take a look at him. Not the biggest, but definitely a nice way to start for the first mule deer. And got some footsteps around me, but I can't seem to find it. So let's go ahead and see if we can figure out what's making these footsteps, or if we're just going to take out this buck. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and take out this buck right here. Don't quite hear the footsteps right now, so let's go ahead and take a shot about 20 meters away. Oh, down he goes. Yep, there's something spooked right there. So let's go ahead and get set back up and see if we can't call that one back in. Alright, so we ended up getting a buck grunt, as you can hear in the background right there, and we actually got a grizzly bear walking out in this open field over here. So let's go ahead and see if this is a male. Nope, that's a female grizzly bear out there, so we're not interested in her. So let's go. I can hear footsteps of this other buck that just grunted right here. Looks like he's going to be coming from right about here. Can't quite figure out where he's at though. Right there. There he is. Now we see him up. Just another little one again. So we're going to go ahead and just take him out also. So let's go ahead and load up our palsur and wait for our shot. Alright, so he's coming right underneath of us. So let's go ahead and take him out. Oh, he's down right there. Didn't even have time to think. So let's go ahead and get set back up and see if we can't get another one. Or maybe end up finding a bear. So let's go ahead and sit and wait and see what comes. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and climb down real quick and pick up our few bucks. Here's the second one that we shot. This one, I believe, is a smaller one. He scores 127.5. He is not a mounter buck. So let's go ahead and slowly go over here and pick up this other buck, just in case we actually have another animal coming in or not. So this one looks a little bit bigger than him, so let's go ahead and see what he scores. This one scores 147.5, so a solid mule deer buck, but just not the one that we're after. So let's go ahead and get set back up and see what else comes our way. Alright, so we got a grizzly bear. Looks like maybe the same one, or maybe even a different one coming out right here. So I can get a score. Oh, that's a male. So definitely, I think we might get down and go after this bear over here. He just called, so now's the time to make up our mind if we want to get down and try to stalk him. And I made up my mind. We're getting down and we're going to stalk this bear. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get in close and take him out with the recurve. Alright, so I lost this grizzly bear, so we're trying to find his... Oh, he's right there. I don't know where he's at, but he's charging. We better get ready. I can hear him. Right there. He's coming right at us. Uh-oh, we're going to die. Oh, we got a shot off, but he killed us. Holy cow. We got a solid hit in him. I'm not sure where we hit him, but it looked like a blonde. So let's go ahead and see if we can't find some track or some blood. I know we did hit him, but I'm not sure how good. Oh, we got lung and heart blood. He shouldn't go far at all. So let's go ahead and track down this bear and see what he ends up scoring, and still got some lung blood. So definitely put an awesome shot in him when he was charging us, but let's go find him. Alright, so we found our bear, and we actually just got another buck grunt calling from right in front of us. So let's go ahead and give a call to have the buck start coming this way and pick up our blonde grizzly bear here. See what he scores. So we did get a long, and he only scores 21.0. So let's go ahead and get a trophy shot with this grizzly bear. Alright, that's a pretty cool photo right there. So let's go ahead and add on a nice filter to it and continue on with the hunt. And I think we are going to mount this bear. Just because it is a blonde, not the biggest, but we're going to mount him right here. So we still do have buck grunts in the background. So we're going to go ahead and confirm this taxidermy and continue on with our hunt and see if we can get some more bucks. Hopefully we get the 190s buck. Alright guys, well unfortunately we did not find another buck, and I went ahead and it got kind of later on in the day, and I like to hunt about 5 to 6 o'clock on this map. So we went ahead and we jumped over into our other tree stand over here after a nice restarted lobbies, and we actually already got a buck coming in, just a tiny one, so we'll take him out, and he's down right there. So let's go ahead and keep calling and see if we can't get a bigger buck to come in. Alright, so we climbed down to go ahead and pick up this buck. And this little buck scores 65.5. Wow. At that point, he might as well be a doe. But not a bad way to start it. Like I said, we just got into the tree stand. You can hear footsteps all around us. So we're hurrying up and trying to get back up. Something spooked. But let's get back up in the stand and give out some calls. Alright, so it's been quite a while, and finally, we got a really good sized buck coming in. He is definitely 180 plus. This is what we've been hunting for 2 full games so far. So, talking to some people who were in the lobby, and they all knew that, I was recording and trying to get a monster mule deer to hang up in the trophy lodge. So now I'm bragging because I know that this deer is a 180 plus absolute giant mule deer coming in right here. So let's go ahead and see if there's anything else around. I only hear one set of footsteps, so let's go ahead and get ready to take this buck out. So he's actually stopped right on top. Nope. Yeah, he might stop. Nah, I don't like that angle. This is a really good sized buck, so we want to make it count. So we're going to end up just using our palsur. He's going to walk right below us, so we're going to stand up and get ready to take our shot, and look at that rack. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, big buck down. Big buck down. He is definitely 180. Down right there. So let's go ahead and see if there's anything else around, but I'm pretty sure we just got our trophy lodge buck down right below us. And I don't think I can wait to get my hands on him. So let's go ahead and jump down and see what he ended up scoring. Alright, we're down. Here he is, right here. So we ended up getting a spine, shoulder blade, and heart shot. 191.4. Wow, that is definitely a trophy mule deer buck right there. So let's go ahead and get a nice trophy shot with this buck and go ahead and add him into our trophy lodge and go ahead and throw him up on the wall. Man, I can't wait. This is an absolute monster buck. Alright, that's a pretty cool one right there. Sucks that the tall grass is right there, but it is what it is. So this is probably going to end it because we did get our monster buck that we wanted, and you can hear more bucks grunting in the background. Man, they are all over the place. So let's go ahead and stuff this one and jump back up in the stand and see if that other buck will come in. If not, we'll see you guys over at the lodge. Alright, so we moved on over, and we're over in another tree stand here. So we didn't quite travel back to the lodge, but we got a nice young buck right here next to us, and it looks like we got another young buck that we just spotted a second ago. Not too sure where he went, but just put up this tree stand here, and so far we got 2 bucks coming in. So definitely a pretty good spot for a whitetail. And you can, oh, there he is. You can see him way back there. Yep, right there. You can see his horns right there. So let's go ahead and take out this little buck right here. As soon as he gives us a nice shot, we'll take him out. So he's probably a 140s, maybe 130. So as soon as he stops. Alright, he's down right there. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get eyes on this other buck. Alright, so he's coming in through the weeds over here, should I say trees over here. So let's keep our eye on him, and when he comes in, hopefully we can take him out also. The one thing that I wonder about is when the other bucks grunt, is that considered like a call to other bucks and does as well, like in real life? I haven't heard anything about that, so I'm not sure how that quite works, but this new stand is definitely a pretty decent spot. You can see the river edge down there, and you can see into these trees with a nice shooting lane right here. Still can see into the trees over on this side. A bunch of shooting lanes over here. And then you can kind of see behind us right here, and the river is actually still directly behind us right here. So got a nice quite big opening right here, and definitely can tell there's quite a few bucks coming in already. I'm guessing that maybe these two are grouped together, so we're going to go ahead and continue to wait, and hopefully a bigger one than our 190s comes out, but if not, at least we still got one wall hanger. Alright, so our buck's behind this tree right there, and we actually have a doe coming in right here also, so we're going to go ahead and stay crouched because we're not quite ready to stand up and take our shot on this buck. But so far 3 deers in about, I'd say about 5 minutes or so. So definitely a nice spot to kill some mule deer bucks at. So looks like he's finally coming in right here. So let's go ahead. He's got a nasty drop tine right there and a back kicker on him. So let's go ahead and get our bow out and stand up and take our shot on this buck. So here we go. Oh, he's down right there. The doe didn't spook. You've got to be kidding me. She didn't spook at all. So let's go ahead and try to take her out too. As soon as she gets past that limb. As soon as she stops. Oh, I hit the tree. Looked like another... Oh, there's another little buck right there. Man, what a bad decision that was. We had another buck coming in, and we absolutely just smoked that tree. Not too sure where my arrow hit, though. Should have been about right here. Oh, I don't see my arrow, but sometimes you miss, as you can tell. Poor judgment on her. Got a little bit too excited with her not spooking, but we had 2 bucks dead. Ended up having another buck sneak in from behind us who never called and just missed that doe. So let's go ahead and call a few more times and wait to see if we can call on another buck. So they 2 come from this way, and that doe come from about this direction, coming from those tall trees, and that buck come off that river right behind us. Look at that, guys. We actually got a bear coming right towards us. Oh, a good sized male. Good sized male right there. So hopefully he keeps coming straight at us so we can get a shot on him. There he is. He's coming right in. We're going to go ahead and try to take him out with the reverse draw crossbow. We went ahead and loaded it up. So as soon as he's in those trees right there. So as soon as he comes out of those trees, we're going to go ahead and take a shot right here. So let's go ahead and play the waiting game now, and there he is. He's down right there. Holy cow, not a best shot, but I seen his shoulder, so I went ahead and shot. So definitely hit him real hard because he went down right there. This reverse draw crossbow's got crazy penetration at this close range. So got another nice grizzly bear down right there, so we'll have to go ahead and take a look at him. But let's go ahead and keep calling in some mule deer bucks. Alright guys, so we ended up waiting a little bit longer, and we got a mule deer doe coming right underneath of us and another smaller sized buck. So we're going to go ahead and take out this buck, but double check to make sure there's nothing else around us. Not looking like it, so let's go ahead and take out this buck and see if anything else comes in. So stand up and we can take our shot. He's down right there. That doe didn't spook again? Hopefully we don't... Alright, so we're going to take our time on this doe, because last time we kind of hit a tree on our last doe we shot. So let's go ahead and get her to turn back around and come in. I can't believe she didn't spook with her being that... Oh, we got another doe coming in right there. So we got two does right underneath of us here. I lost sight of this other one. Not sure if she's directly behind us. Oh, there's another one right there. So we got three does coming in now. Couldn't see those other two because of that tree, or I wasn't paying attention. So let's go ahead and take one out. She went down, and that other one did not spook either. What is going on? Are we going to be able to get all three of these does? She definitely seems alerted. She's kind of looking up at us. So she's down. This other one did not spook either. So I don't know if there's something going on with these does or what. So let's go ahead and take her out as soon as she stops. Nope. She's not going to give us a shot. She's going to have to circle back around. So she stopped right there, but can't get a shot on her. So let's go ahead and just, double check to make sure there's no more bucks coming. Definitely don't want to spook a buck. Rather shoot a smaller buck than a doe. So she's just chilling right there. Go ahead and let her work her way back around the front of this tree so we can go ahead and take a shot. Alright, well, looks like she went somewheres. So, oh, she's right there in front of us again. So let's go ahead and get ready and take her shot. So she's down right there, right next to those three does. So what, we got 3 does, 3 bucks, and a nice grizzly bear down within 7 minutes of each other. So let's go ahead and see if we can't call in a bigger buck here. Definitely would be awesome to get one more wall hanger on this hunt. Definitely a lot of nice bucks around because we just shot that 190 plus over there. So maybe we'll get lucky and get a 180s to 200 or even a 200 plus. But only time will tell, so we're going to go ahead and hang out here and keep calling. Alright, so kind of died down a little bit and video's getting pretty long, so let's go ahead and jump down and pick up our animals here. So we got 3 doe right here. So we got her in the heart, left lung, and spine. Definitely don't want to mount this deer. Go ahead and pick up our next doe. See if we can't pick up all the does. So another heart and spine shot. Don't want to mount her. So we got this last doe right here. We ended up only getting spine and shoulder blade on her. Not a mounter. Now we got our couple dead bucks right here. So we ended up hitting him in the right lung and liver, and he only scores 126. So not a mounter buck. I don't think any of these are going to be mounters, but let's go ahead and pick them all up. This is the one that had some nasty tines on him. Let's go ahead and hold him up. Don't want to mount. What? Well, that's glitchy, but let's go ahead and pick up this buck. So don't know what happened with that, but we got him on right lung and heart and score 122.6. So a bunch of the bucks are about the same size. So let's go ahead and walk over here and pick up our grizzly bear that's down over here. Not sure why it glitched out like that. So here's our grizzly bear tucked behind all these trees right here, and definitely he had no idea what hit him up there. Yeah, you barely can see the stand. There's a stand. You gotta stand right here to be able to see it. Nice clear shooting lane right to him. So let's go ahead and pick up this bear. So we end up getting a double lung, and he scores 24.2. So I'd say he's trophy shot worthy, but our trophy shot's kind of messed up at the moment, but he's alright. Looks like we got it to work now. But he's trophy shot worthy, but not quite big enough for the trophy lodge. So just get a nice quick trophy shot with him. That'll do right there. But alright, so we're going to go ahead and jump over to the lodge, and we'll see you guys over there while we hang our bear and our one mule deer buck. Alright guys, so we're back in the lodge here. So ended up only getting one blonde smaller grizzly bear and our nice 190 plus mule deer buck. So let's go ahead and throw them up on the wall. And sorry about the sound quality of the microphone for the second half of this video. I'm not too sure what happened with that, but went ahead and we placed down our grizzly bear, and I think we're going to go ahead and throw our mule deer over in the center piece here, but I'm not sure if it'll be above the elk or below the elk, but let's go ahead and find out what it'll end up looking like. So let's go ahead and throw him there, and that is all of our trophies up on the wall and ready to be looked at. So let's go ahead and take a look, and got a nice grizzly bear right there, nice blonde color grizzly bear. Let's go ahead. Oh, I actually closed out of the lodge, but let's just jump right back into it. So he's real nice size. I mean, you can see that there's some writing right here, but you can't quite make it out. But he looks good standing right there as soon as you walk in the door. Here's our nice mule deer buck right here. You can see other stuff written on the plaque, but can't quite read it. That's a bummer, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this. We'll see you guys out there. Happy hunting, shoot straight, and we'll see you next time.